Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. We're on episode 50 and today is a special day because I'm doing a double upload. So this is the second upload of the day. If you haven't seen the previous one, it's episode 49 because that's how numbers work. The reason why I'm doing a double upload is because basically I looked at the fixtures and went, I've got Liverpool and Chelsea. That's two very, very big games. Chelsea sat 4th, Liverpool sat 9th. Also, the Champions League first round knockout draw is taking place, so I thought you may as well see that as well. So since the last episode, which was about a couple hours ago, 3 games have been played. Newcastle in the Premier League, where we won 1-0 thanks to Filip Krovinovic, and then a 3-0 defeat against Fenerbahce. Luckily, it made no difference. This game, I dropped Bracamontes because he's 1 yellow card away from being suspended, and I didn't want to get him suspended for the first knockout round. So I dropped him, and I think it was a mistake. A 3-0 defeat, Soldado, Giuliano, and Sukhyun Jun. Giuliano's goal was ridiculous, by the way. Wasn't a good game. We did deserve to lose. Then a game against Stoke, a 2-1 victory in the end. We were very, very lucky. Filip Krovinovic with the opening goal. Mario Pasalic, that's his name. Mario Pasalic for Stoke with the equaliser, and then substitute bad boy Grant Corbett comes on, scores the winner in the 85th minute, and that leaves us sat second place in the table, only 3 points behind Manchester United, a lot of goals behind them, but only 3 points. Up first is the Champions League knockout draw. We are one of the seeded sides because we did actually win the group. Basically, losing to Fenerbahce made no difference because I think Barcelona... It was Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona finished second because I think they drew. Benfica, Real Madrid, Barcelona we can't get, have Tottenham. Unlucky Tottenham. Athletic Bilbao have Manchester United. Monaco get Arsenal. Leverkusen, do we get them again? We do not. It's AC Milan. Atletico Madrid, that's not a good one. Looking at the unseeded teams, none of them are. PSG get Atletico Madrid. We've got Porto or Inter. Inter are first out. And it is us. We do have Inter Milan. That's not the worst. It's not AC Milan. But it's still Inter Milan. They're still very good. Obviously, those games won't take place until February time. So let's get back to focusing on the Premier League with Liverpool and Chelsea. Bekamina Magubane. He's sat in our first team, but he's playing a lot of under-23s games. He's played 3 Checker Trade Trophy games. That's actually a mouthful. And scored 10 goals in 3 games. Looking at his last set of games, so he scored 6 against Gillingham. He scored 1 against Newcastle under-23s, 1 against Walsall under-23s, 1 against Stoke under-23s. Played a minute against West Brom. He's scoring a lot of goals. Pretty much every game he's scoring at least a goal. Like that. This is insane. Bekamina, you might be getting a game very soon. It's Wednesday, the 16th of December 2020, and if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a very interesting match taking place at 8 o'clock, and that is Arsenal versus Manchester United. That is a game that I could see United losing. Admittedly, they haven't lost any games this season, but that is a game that they could lose, and if they do, we could take advantage and actually go on joint on points with them by the end of today. Now, I have a problem with Vincenzo Bogart. He is, by far and away, one of the best players in our team. However, he's one of those players, and I don't know whether it's my formation or something like that, but he's such a hot and cold player, like Dembele was, like Gabbiadini was. So if you look, his last 3 games that he's played, 6.5, 6.5, 6.4, nothing. Really, wasn't actually any good at all. Didn't do a lot. He didn't even have a shot against Newcastle. But then you go back even further, scores 2 against Leicester, scores a goal against Barcelona. So, on his day, he is superb. Problem is, his day happens once or twice a month. And because of that, he's not starting today. Instead, we're going to go with this starting lineup. In goal, Kouadio Kone, back 4, Ali Tape, Bracamontes, German Sturrico, and Jefferson Douglas. Freddie Serna is out injured for a little bit. He's not fully injured, but he's not playing. Midfield, Bakayoko, Doherty and Lamina. Krovinovic as the advanced playmaker. Poacher of Tiebe Debruyne. And Romelu Lukaku makes up the rest of the strike force. Bekamina Magubane is on the bench. because he's ridiculous and I feel like it's only fair. It's a very big risk, but I've actually just dropped Bogart completely from the squad and Grant Corbett's on in place of him. We are favourites, however, Alexander Isak is on fire at the moment. I think in their last game, they played Stoke and he scored like 4 goals or something stupid like that, so I'm worried about him. Passionately, we owe Liverpool. Revenge. Revenge is on the cards. Mane coming forward. This is the first highlight. Sturridge gets it clear. Jefferson Douglas up the field to Krovinovic. Are we going to break? Lukaku, can he get past his man? He can. He's crossed it in, and Karius in goal for Liverpool picks up the loose ball. 1 minute 20 on the clock, and we've got another highlight. Jefferson Douglas coming down the line. Tries to cross it. He does cross it. Lukaku and Tiebe Debruyne. 1 minute 30 on the clock. We're 1-0 up. That's his 10th goal of the season. And we are now... Have we closed the gap? Are we joint on points? Do we have more points? Douglas's cross. There it is eventually. Lukaku, little head back to Tiebe Debruyne. First touch. Straight in the back of the net. It's 1-0. Kone with the goal kick. Jefferson Douglas. Sturridge. Jefferson Douglas again. Finds Lukaku. Lukaku finds Krovinovic. Krovinovic has got some options. Bakayoko. De Bruyne. Lamina. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Krovinovic's free kick. Bracamontes, who I'd like it if Bracamontes doesn't get booked this game. De Bruyne finds Bakayoko. Bakayoko has a shot. It's saved and cleared. Bracamontes is 1 yellow card away from a suspension, and I really don't want him suspended for the next game because that's Chelsea, and that's a game where we need defenders. Tape. Bakayoko. There was a runner there. Krovinovic. Through ball. I'm not sure what's happened. The entire thing stopped. Lukaku. 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's saved and Jednav gets it clear. Corner to be taken by Krovinovic. Lots of options in there. Bakayoko is one of them and he's fouled. Good job. He's handballed. Even better. We're 15 minutes into this game and so far it's just been constant highlights. Ali Tape with a throw. Doherty. Bracamontes. Sturridge with a bit of space to bring it forward. Lukaku has been tackled by Jordan Henderson, and Liverpool now can break. No, they can't. Jefferson Douglas intercepts in front of Mane. Long ball towards Lukaku, doesn't get there. Oh, Jedinav and Tiebe De Bruyne. 2-0, De Bruyne. That was a proper poacher's goal, that was. Saw the opportunity, ran in for it, plucked it away from the goalkeeper. Jedvaj? Oh, it's Jednav. It's Jedvaj. De Bruyne gets the terrible pass back. Hits the post, goes in. Karius can't do anything about it. 2-0. Krovinovic with the free kick. Bracamontes is there, and we've won a penalty. Henderson's handled the ball. We've got a penalty. It could be 3-0 at half-time here. Tiebe De Bruyne on a hat-trick. This could be his second hat-trick of the season. Steps up to take it. Put it in the bottom corner. It's 3-0, and Tiebe De Bruyne has scored a first-half hat-trick. Last time we did that, we drew 3-0. De Bruyne steps up. Side foot into the bottom corner. I don't know whether it is a side foot. It looks like it from the animations, but every goal seems to be a side foot. Half time at 3-0. I can't believe we're doing so well. I'm happy with it. Keep it going. Hopefully they don't... If they score, I need to quickly and drastically change everything and go contain or something. Doherty's free kick. Bracamontes, Lamina, Lukaku. Finds Jefferson Douglas to Bakayoko. Bakayoko finds De Bruyne. Lamina to Lukaku. Lukaku in the back of the net. It's 4-0 against Liverpool. Liverpool have dropped down to 10th. We are closing the gap in terms of goal difference on Manchester United. Bakayoko to De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Lamina. Lamina to Lukaku. It was wonderful football. Great team goal. 4-0. Still plenty of football left in this. Jefferson Douglas with the throw on. Is it going to be 5? Douglas crosses it in. Karius gets the ball. Is that the highlight? Is that the whole highlight? Isak, Ward-Prowse, Mo Salah to Emre Can, Henderson, Isak. Whoever that guy is, he's come forward. What is the goalkeeper doing? What were you doing, Kone? Liverpool turn on the style. No, Sadio Kone got confused and thought he was a right back. So, for some reason, Kone comes out and then just doesn't bother trying to get back in goal. That is the slowest jog back to his goal line possible. Mo Salah puts in an empty net. Robertson with a throw on. Ward-Prowse. Politano has been tackled by Ali Tape. Kone up towards Lukaku. Jedvaj gets there. That's a weird name. Debruyne, Lemina, Bakayoko, Ali Tape. Tape, can he run it down the line? He's got 2 Liverpool players for company. Finds Kravinovic, finds Bakayoko, finds De Bruyne, and Karius makes a save from De Bruyne, preventing his 4th goal of the game. Ward-Prowse, this is in. I know that too well. I know that far, far too well. That when Ward-Prowse has a free kick just outside the area, that's going in. You know exactly what's happening. Kone, I don't know how he did that. He just kind of dived but didn't actually move anywhere. It's 4-2. Kravinovic, Lukaku, Lemina. He's got lots of options. De Bruyne is one of them. De Bruyne has made it 5, and De Bruyne gets his 4th of the game. His 13th goal of the season. Tiebe De Bruyne? I don't know what happens to you, but sometimes you just turn into an absolute superstar, like the best footballer in the world. Lemina's through ball. De Bruyne, once he's there, he scored. He's not missing that. Puts it in the bottom corner. 5-2, 4 goals for De Bruyne. The second time he scored 4 goals as well. Jefferson Douglas with a throw on. I haven't done these subs. Maybe I should, because I've got quite an important game coming up. Kravinovic, Bracamontes, Bakayoko. He's trying to take it round his man. He's been tackled, and Matip Robertson clears it. Bracamontes. Bakayoko. What are you doing, Bakayoko? Bracamontes again. I keep saying this, but Bracamontes is so damn good in this. I've never found a defender who can consistently defend well. Like, he's just always there. Politano finds Henderson, finds Salah. No, he doesn't. Jefferson Douglas gets there, and De Bruyne runs onto Lukaku's pass. Has he got his 5th? He's hit it just wide. Let's do some subs. Who do I bring off? Lemina is looking a bit tired. Francisco Diniz is going to come on. Let's bring off Bakayoko as well for Umut Duzel. Bakayoko's come off because if he gets booked, he's missing the Chelsea game as well, and I don't want him to do that. Lukaku crosses it in. Matip gets it clear. Henderson's walking towards his goal and just kicks it off a throw on, and that is a full time. It brings the De Bruyne show to a close. Tiebe De Bruyne, 4 goals for the 2nd time this season. Calmly, I'm very happy with the result. That does put us, we're still 3 points behind because Manchester United beat Arsenal 4-2. But that is how you should win games. I'm not going to lie, but this is possibly the best news we could ever see. African Cup of Nations, 16th of January to the 7th of February. Only 2 players. Mario Lemina's one, Kwadio Kone is the other. Obviously, they are 2 first-team players, but Spasov can come in and replace Kone for about a month. He'll be fine with that. Midfield, we do have Doherty. We've got Umut Duzel. We've still got quite a lot of options to replace Lemina, so I'm fine with that. Match 2 of the episode is against Chelsea. We are the evening kickoff, so I believe everyone else has played. Yes, they have. The only result there of interest, really, is West Brom 1, Tottenham 1, which means Tottenham have dropped points. So a win here, it's a big ask, but a win here would put us joint on points with Manchester United and a lot of points clear, 4 points clear in fact, of Tottenham on joint games. That's actually very, very good. Manchester United, I guess, are probably playing tomorrow. The starting lineup then will be as follows. In goal, Kwadio Kone, back 4, Ali Tape, Bracamontes, German Storico and Jefferson Douglas. Midfield, Bakayoko, Lemina and Doherty. Advanced playmaker, Filip Kravinovic. Tiebe De Bruyne and Romelu Lukaku are the strike force. I'm pretty sure that's the same starting 11 as I had last match. Everyone is a little bit tired from this, so I'm a little bit concerned by that, but I feel like I'll be fine. Pick up where you left off. That'll do. Tiebe De Bruyne, if he has another game like he did against Liverpool, then he is now my new favourite player. Doherty to Bakayoko, former Chelsea player Bakayoko. De Bruyne again. Finds Doherty. Bakayoko, Lemina. Doherty. Doherty's getting a lot of the ball. Lemina again. And again to Doherty. Kravinovic, De Bruyne. De Bruyne finds Bakayoko, and Bakayoko puts in against his former club. He bites the hand that used to feed him. Zuma thought the goal was offside. I don't care. Screw you, Kurt Zuma. 1-0 after 22 minutes. Doherty, a pivotal pass and a pivotal player in that move. De Bruyne plays Bakayoko through. I think Zuma might be right, Did seem a little bit offside. This does put us joint on points with Manchester United. Obviously 10 goals behind in goal difference. But all it takes is us to beat them It's not going to happen. Kravinovic's corner. Courtois saves it. Is it going to be a counter-attack for Chelsea, or was that the whole highlight? Sturrico brings it back in. It's not gone back in, though. Eden Hazard. Acosta. He's being chased by Bracamontes. And what a save from Kouadio Kone. The first time he's actually come off his line and not conceded a goal. Half-time, we are 1-0 up. Calmly, things are going well, but you're capable of better. Lukaku, you're coming off. Let's do it. Beckamina Magubane. Do the business, son. Do the business. Looking at the league table, I think Manchester United are probably going to play Hull or Leicester. There's going to be another team, but they're going to be way down there. So I don't think we're going to end this episode joint on points with United, because I suspect they're going to beat whoever they're playing. Kravinovic. This is the first highlight of the half, wasn't it? It was. It's gone for a corner. Kravinovic to take it. It's actually a proper highlight. It's cleared by Cook. Who is that Cook? Ali Tape. Lamina. To Sturrico. To Kravinovic. Takes on his man. Can he cross it in? He can't. Stefan Debruyne gets it clear. Kravinovic with a free kick. It's all us. It is all us. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Who is stepping up to take it? I think it's Filip Kravinovic. Magubane has ran the length of the pitch to get that ball. What? No, Magubane's taken it. Okay, fine. I wasn't expecting that. Go on, Beckamina. Do it. Oh, Beckamina. That is going to affect his game. Big time. De Vrij for Chelsea. N'Golo Kante plays it all the way back to Courtois. I'm not sure where this highlight is going to go. Courtois with the ball, just kind of standing with it. Hits it long up the field. Rodriguez now for Chelsea. Cook. Fernandes. Hazard. And Morata scored. The Magubane penalty. I don't know. Why was he taking them? Why did we let Magubane take the penalties? Hazard gets the ball, crosses it in, low and hard, and Alvaro Morata, who every time we play Chelsea seems to be like their best player by a country mile. Kone towards Kravinovic, flicks it on. Kante gets there ahead of Magubane. Willian, I don't know why we didn't close him down. Willian's got two Southampton players. One of them's Jefferson Douglas, tackles him, and Alvaro Morata scored. We've thrown this away, and I really don't understand how. Willian gets past two players, crosses it in, and no one... Every time, I'm sure this happens against Manchester United and Chelsea, we don't mark him. And it's not that we're not telling him, we just don't bother. Kravinovic's corner, De Bruyne's there, doesn't get it, Courtois gets it, and Chelsea are probably going to counter. Magubane. Bakayoko. It wasn't a good kick for... Oh, Kante. Okay, good tackle. Lamina. Doherty. Doherty has got some options, Bakayoko being one of them. Lamina gets it back. Doherty finds Jefferson Douglas, who I want to put a fault for the second goal. Kravinovic outside the area. He's had a go, and he has smashed that, I think, through the goalkeeper to make it 2-2. Doherty plays the ball to Kravinovic, and Kravinovic just outside the area, or just inside the area, puts his foot through that, makes it 2-2. There's still 20-odd minutes to go. 5 minutes left on the clock. Magubane, I don't like doing this, but you've just been not very good. Seems composed. You've missed a penalty. Could you have been composed earlier? Magubane's come off for Vincenzo Bogart, which I feel bad for Magubane, but he's just not been very good. He's missed a penalty. He's just getting worse and worse. I put faith in him as well. 2-2 draw in the end. It wasn't good enough. That was not good enough. We should have won. You, angrily, your performance was abysmal. Good, you should be demotivated. Go play for the under-23s and score 16 goals. Next episode, then, we're going to do Manchester City and Wolves. We have, luckily, or unluckily, I guess, drawn Manchester United in the FA Cup third round. So, we're probably going to get knocked out of that competition. Or, if we don't get knocked out of it, we're then probably going to win it. 6 days before Christmas Day, we are currently sat second place in the table, 2 points behind Manchester United. Points dropped against Chelsea. We were winning. We should have finished the game off, but we didn't. Manchester United have their game in hand, so they're probably going to be 5 points clear. Champions League first knockout round against Inter Milan to look forward to. Manchester United in the FA Cup. Third round. I got confused. And then a semi-final against Bournemouth in the EFL Cup. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2017. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.